Yeah, it's on. So then, like we was talking about with Jordan Peele. Okay, so he didn't explain what Get Out was because of the art that he displayed. He wanted to see other people ideas, most likely of what they thought it would be too. So instead of explaining his concept, when you see what other people are doing and they throwing your content more out there, it can bring in some underlayers of hidden trauma that you probably put in the picture that you didn't even know that you put in there. So like with me writing music a lot of times I can rap about something and the influence of how I felt at that time, but because the songs haven't like really came out yet, I get diverse opinions on the people who listen to it. They tell me different things that they got from what they heard because everybody hears things differently. That's why everybody in the book before they had like a son that was a prophet, they was shepherds because they heard. You know what I'm saying? It's a it's that's why I'll be like it's too much magic in the words we say or the swords we use because you know, words are swords and they sales. Like what did you think when you first seen Get Out?
When I first seen Get Out, uh, um, I don't know. I don't know when I first thought, and I actually went to the movies to go see it.
Yeah.
It was like it was not what I thought it was gonna be. Like I ain't think they were really gonna be like actually switching people, like putting his brain into his body and all that, like how they were doing all that. It made me think like this where's this coming from? I feel like this is some real stuff.
Yeah, because all art is imitation of life. So with Get Out, he actually was showing what soul swapping is. Soul
Yeah.
swapping basically like when you saw how the dude was crying and stuff when you was looking at him and how he started crying when they put him in the sunken place. Soul
Mhm.
swapping is when people sell their soul. They sell their soul because they have to follow by instructions of another person. They can't give their own mind or opinions. So like when you're at work and you want to tell somebody the truth about what the job is going on because you know that it's going to undermine what the job got, the soul
Mhm.
of what you want to say can't come out. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? You can't be your regular self. And that's showing that not just a regular job is a job, but in Hollywood they also got jobs.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They also got scripts that they gotta follow behind, roles they gotta play. So that's why Kanye right now is like the most diverse person because he gonna say whatever comes to his mind without having to pay the price anymore because he already got his funds up. So if people love him or hate him, his mountain already been conquered and climbed.
Right.
So all he can do is put more into
I feel like with wait, what is it? Yay?
it. Yeah.
Yay, yeah. I'm gonna respect that for him. I'm gonna
Ah,
call him Yay.
disrespect me. Yeah. Yeah.
So with Yay, I feel like you said, he improved a lot to himself and to the world, really. Like for them to take or try to take everything from him the way that they did, just from him, speaking his mind and his opinions. I mean, everything that you say is it's gonna be somebody that's not gonna feel what you're saying at some point. Does that really mean that you have to lose everything that you worked so hard for?
Mm-hmm.
So I think with him, like he just proved to himself and to the world that what is my thing? What is a mountain to a giant?
Yeah.
He got all his money plus more back. Like you said, it's kind of like y'all already took everything from him. He got it back and proved to himself. So it is kind of like. F all y'all. I can say what I want to say. Let me just he let his intrusive thoughts out to the world. That's it.
He blackballing himself.
Yeah.
By blackballing himself, nobody else can have the power over him to do it.
Right.
So with nobody having control over him or having strings on him, if he blackballs himself, he gets rid of anybody that doesn't want to invest their time in him.
Right.
Because everything's set up with algorithms. So with everything set up with algorithms now, for us to see the world, we got to look at it through a device, which is basically like our satellite to see the world.
Right.
So with us using our phones and stuff, if your algorithm isn't set attuned to certain people, you won't get their frequency or pick up their conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody that's like focused on what Gay's saying, he done sunk into their mind. Sinking into their mind. He got more control over their day-to-day basis, and they not focused on themselves, but they focused on him. So that's why hate can be love too at the same sense.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to spread him out. You're going to show him to more people. You know what I'm saying? He did a Super Bowl commercial because you know how big the Super Bowl is, where he just wasted the money because there's people that's going to look at it in other countries, and they're going to be like, wow, that man spent all that money to show himself, like just to show who he is.
And then when they went to the web, obviously it was a lot of people going to the website. I missed the whole commercial, and I was like, I don't know if that's when, if that was after Kendrick. I ain't see nothing after Kendrick. Like you said, I cut my mental TV off.
You went to sleep when he said turn the TV off. Y'all was knocked out. Y'all was over there. The game was a blowout, so like the only thing that kept people woke was like waiting on that halftime.
That's all I was waiting on.
That's what anticipation is.
Yeah, he gave me what I waited on, but when he said turn the TV off, yep. Good night.
Right. That's why I say I'll tell anybody. I think Kendrick is an elf. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's fully human. I think he's like a magical elf.
Oh yeah.
That's why he that hype, and he already done had conversations about the angel dust. So that man has seen stuff that other people ain't seen. And I got a homeboy the same height that seen them aliens before. So he be talking about the Pleiadians and all these different creatures and how they try to get hidden knowledge to people.
Mm-hmm.
So I be like, man, it's things people don't know about.
What?
Oh, it's still rolling.
Oh, okay.
That was just my terms of agreement. I thought something popped up real quick. As soon as you start talking about L, some other stuff pop up on the device, man.
Turn the TV on, turn the TV
on. Don't everybody know all that. Muster up.
Muster up. That's what
and Cat Williams won too. That's why he went by Cat in the Hat.
You know what? He is. That's why he told. And then think about it. Kendrick did say, I'm doing like Cat Williams.
Yeah.
You remember what he said? Cat Williams said, tell your truth.
That's what Cat,
Tell your truth.
So with Cat Williams getting the attention of all those people on Shannon Sharpe, it's not just the fact that what he was saying, it's the eyes that he captured. Because it went so big and viral that it was a lot of people watching that, and because he was just explaining, all you gotta do is walk in your truth and tell your truth. Yeah. And we was moving to the era of the truth. That's who is capitalizing right now. Donald Trump is somebody that only walks in his truth.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't like him, he tells you who he is. He tells you his agenda. He tells you his plot. Tells you his plan.
Yeah.
And it just be other people that be like trying to downgrade what he's doing because they just basically saying like, Brett is a manipulator, but he talks and what he's going to do. So if people don't study what he's going to do,
because that's what. But everyone is saying that like he's doing what he said he was going to do. Like this is what he said he was going to do. Like I did the research and I seen what he was going to do, and I was like, I don't like what he's going to do.
But that's why
like Matrix. I can't go with that, you know, even though I wasn't feeling her like that, I was like,
she was lying though. So if she would
That's
have
what
won,
I'm saying.
we would have never
getting on my nerves with her.
we would have never knew what was going on. So with that Matrix, they had a red pill and a blue pill. That's basically like the Democrat and the Republican Party. So with those two pills, it was just showing that once you get out of the Matrix and you start just talking about what you want to do, what you want to become, your dreams you got, other people are going to show who they are around you, because either they going to downfall it, like they going to talk bad about it, say that it's impossible and all this other stuff, but it's impossible. So then when people say that it's impossible to do that, that's because they don't know the probabilities or the possibilities that's out here, because it's billions of people. You just got to try to get at least about 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. The numbers is just going to keep gaining. And then you got control of how construction should work inside the world. So right now, everybody think money is the most constructive thing. So the most powerful person is going to be whoever got the most money, which is right now Elon with his musket gun. Until he finds out that, but he can control the world because he got the money to do so. He done climbed up there to do it. So with everybody worshiping money, that's what they gonna follow behind. If they don't worship money, and they actually got a spiritual entity in them, and know they deities and identity, then they gon', you know what I'm saying, they're not growing into worshiping the material world. They know that the material world is all contraptions of how can you lure somebody to your pocket. They go right back to the money you get, because you come up with these ideas out the mind, and people pockets is burning. So if you throw something out there that their mind gravitates to, they're gonna buy into it. They're gonna invest into it. They're gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, grow a hold of that. Because the Bible was the biggest thing. It took 7 billion, well, what is like 8 billion people in the world, and it got a control of like 7 billion people, because at least 7 billion people in the world know who it is. But the people that's still not discovered wasn't forced to grow into no type of religion. They still out there, climbing trees and doing things that people were supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, we cut this into 2 parts.